scoot your way all the way you can until you get out the door. Hopefully. Hey there, YouTube. This is SwOw, and we're back with a... No. I'm going to put a list that this is everything from the Apocalypse Gold Challenge except for movement, and it's on restricted Sunny Meadows. The best part about that is that because you have normal movement, it's not even good practice for the Apocalypse Gold Trophy Challenge. The hardest part about the Apocalypse Gold Trophy Challenge is that you can't barely move but faster than a snail. That's the entire... We're definitely not doing this. This is not worth the money, and it's just torture. So I won't be torturing myself, but what I will do is I will go over to my friendly ghost custom so I don't have to worry about being gotten. I will queue for Sunny Meadows. Actually, let me check something real quick. I want to make sure that's on. And on apply. That way we can see. Okay. Should you want to do the actual Gold Trophy Apocalypse Challenge, you don't have to necessarily open the door. I'm pretty sure you can throw the stuff through it. Your flashlights won't work. Most of the stuff won't work. You will need a crucifix. You will need salt. You will need motion. Go ahead and chuck it through. Chuck it through. Chuck it through. You will definitely need one of these. You'll definitely need more of those. Always take a lighter. You'll need one of these so that you can see when the ghost starts coming at you. This is going to glitch out. So I usually like to grab one of those. From there, you can pop the door open. We can place. You can listen. See what you get. From there, we can grab the motion, put her there, grab the salt, place that down. Probably might want to do this 2 breasts, not just one pile like that, but it's not that big of a deal. This was the other item we're missing. All right. Crucifix will stop it from hunting right on top of you. You'll listen and try to hear where the ghost is and what its movement speed is. If it's real slow, or it sounds actually normal speed because the ghost itself will be at 150% movement speed. If it sounds normal, that would be a good old-fashioned revenant because they are slow until they see you, then they are fast. If it hauls ass to you immediately and then slows down to normal speed, that's a Diogen. That's actually the ghost you're probably looking for if you're doing the Gold Trophy Apocalypse Challenge. Did we just turn on a light switch? Huh. Another thing you can do also, by the way, is you can check this. You can literally skip through these and see if there are any ghost orbs floating. You instantly know it's a mimic at that point, but the likelihood that you're going to find that, it's not impossible, it's just unlikely. So it's worth, like, you know, taking a gander. I don't see any orbies. We don't see any floaters. We don't see any floaters. We don't see any floaters. And it most likely won't be in the hallways like that. So, not a mimic, at least from what we would be able to get instantaneously. The idea is to try to figure out what it is based on, you know, certain silly little things. So, if this is to flash, we know that it's nearby. If the salt doesn't get stepped in while this flashes, we know it's a wraith. If this blinks EMF 2 out of the middle of nowhere and it's on you, that is either a wraith or a phantom. If it walks through the salt and flashes, That's either a phantom or a banshee. Just trying to whittle it down. You can listen with the parabolic. You can get the banshee squeal. That possibly be a mimic as well, though. The idea is to try to figure out what the ghost is. Realistically, the best ghost that you can get is the Deogen. It's going to haul ass to you, at which point you're going to be moving at like this speed, snails at nothing, and it will maintain pace with you. You'll need to use your smudge to get past it, at which point, the second you get past it, try to, like, you know, scoot it. But worst case scenario, what you'll need to do is in this room right here, you can loop it around this desk. You can literally come here and you can loop it around this desk, and then the second it's done hunting, you're just gonna scoot your way all the way you can until you get out the door. Hopefully. Once you're out the door, you'll check your objectives, try to knock them out best you can, and you're going to need to get your ghost photo. You'll need to use a smudge again when you go back in. Other than that, that's basically the best thing I can tell you. You won't have any of the boards. You won't have anything else to go off of. It's just a couple of different ones that you can possibly get real easy. The Revenant, the Dio, the Banshee, the Phantom, the Wraith, possibly the Mimic with the Ghost Orbs. Outside of that, rinse and repeat. Do not waste your time. You will have to go in and out so many times. The Dio can still kill you. Like, it matches your speed. So what you're going to need to do is, like I said, you try to catch it. You'll hear it. It will sound like a freight train coming at you. Hey, cool. Touch the door. I'm going to go with Yuri because it did a door touch. That's another thing. It's really good to figure out the ranges on the... Oh, yeah. This is the room. Cold breath. All right. Can I figure out the ghost based on no evidence and no hunt? That'll be entertaining. But realistically, yeah. Realistically, you won't be coming out of this front room and that front side room. You'll be stepping in with the crucifix to prevent it from hunting right on top of you. You'll be placing some things so that you can see, using this so that you can see. Listening on parabolic, you'll hear a freight train coming at you, at which point you'll know that it's the guy. You could also throw the camera in so that you could get your picture, but make sure that you don't get your picture first. There is a delay in switching from the camera over to like your smudge, and that will get you got. So you're going to want to smudge it and then turn around, and then as it's coming, like following you, then you can like snap a bunch of pictures like crazy. Because you just need one ghost photo, that's it. But the ghost photo is also definitely probably one of the hardest parts. And then it's just trying to get whatever objectives you have. Hopefully you have something easy like EMF and blow out a candlelight. Those are really easy ones. Smudge it. God, that would be great, because you have to do that no matter what. Nice. That's EMF 5. Again. I don't think... How am I getting evidence on a no evidence? Well, we can check for if it's a mimic. And we can listen to see if it's a banshee. What else can we do with no evidence? High Rome likes to wander. Oh. Oh my God. Do I have evidence on? I think I might have evidence on, and I'm just an idiot. But either way, I just narrowed it down to 3 ghosts. Well, based on these 2 ghosts, it would either be dots or ultraviolet. And if I get either of those things, I definitely have evidence on. If I didn't have evidence on, it would be a mimic. I know, I'm using the... I really don't like the dork helmet. I'm literally favoring using ultraviolet. I have evidence on. I'm an idiot. It's fucking Obaki. Don't mind me. I am less smart. Well, we figured out what the ghost was with evidence, because genius. I forgot to turn the evidence off. That's how I was getting EMF 5. Normally an EMF spike like that would indicate that it was twins or Pulte, though. Because when the Pulte does its explosion, it gives a big EMF, and when the twins do their twin interaction, it gives like a big old... It's 2 things stacked on top of each other almost. Alright, well, that's how you do the gold trophy challenge. At least the easiest way to do it. Rinse and recycle, go in and just keep cycling through them until you figure out that you have the Diogen. And then hope that it's lines up and it's actually some good objectives. Like low sanity would be a really easy one, cleansing would have been a really easy one, and repelling would have been an easy one. These would have been perfect objectives. Both cleanse and repel are the same. They're literally the same thing. When you smudge the ghost, you would have gotten both of them, and dropping your sanity down to nothing, it starts at 0 anyways. So this is just a freebie. It would have been an absolute give me. Hard ones are getting it to burn a crucifix, because that means getting close enough to it with the crucifix to actually get it to burn. Though that's actually not the hardest one. I think the hardest one is getting a ghost event. Getting it to do a ghost event is nigh impossible, and you might have to like rinse and like try to find another Diogen on it. Because I spent, I want to say 5 hours trying to get it to do a ghost event, and it would only do the ghost event once I was actually in its ghost room. And its ghost room is on high change. So it's really, really difficult if you get that one. That is probably the nightmare one. Hopefully you don't get that one. Any of the other ones are pretty doable. It'd be pretty hard to get, like I said, the crucifix burn, but that's really just trying to get, that's really looping it enough times that you can get close enough to the room with the crucifix to have it go off. Again, so it might be a tough one. Other than that, know the map. Like I said, turn on the lights and walk around in it in the friendly ghost like I just did. It'll show you where the loop spots are and teach you where you need to be going, because you need to be able to navigate in the dark, because even though you have the headset, it's gonna freak out when the ghost is around. So you need to be able to navigate while it's blurry screen, but you're basically still in the dark. Anyways, hope this was helpful. If you made it this far, please consider leaving a like. If you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe, because I'll definitely be doing more of it. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.